I'm going to start making some HSMWorks videos. Thought I'd start here. This represents the wax block that we're going to start our labs on. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is conversationally mill this shoulder. Okay, and we'll face the top. And then we're going to use G-code to create the second step. And then we're going to use HSMWorks to perform these operations. So we have a final shoulder, we have this pocket area to do, we have holes to drill, and a chamfer. Okay, so I went ahead and created a job and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 operations. Okay, let's go ahead and run it. Let's simulate. I'll show you what we're doing here. Let me, I think I got the speed decently. We're going to come down first. Well, let's do it this way. Let's do it one at a time. Let's just simulate the center drill. We're just using it's a 1/4 inch spot. We'll come down and, whoops, come down, and we'll just spot drill the areas for our 4 holes. Okay, and that is really slow. Let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, so that's our first operation after we've faced, well, the top has been faced previously. And let's take a look at the drill cycle. So I'll simulate that. Let's hit play. We're going to peck drill. Okay, now while this is wax, I set the tool parameters up for aluminum, which we'll be doing later. We'll be doing some machining of some aluminum, but we're starting with wax. It's a little easier on the tools for you folks. Make some mistakes on wax and maybe save some of our tooling. So there's our drill cycle. And then we're going to do a 2D pocket with a 3/8 end mill. Okay, and we're leaving some stock. Coming down in multiple depths. I think I had this step down 100 thousandths per pass, and leaving a little bit of material for some cleanup. You can just see the line representing where our pocket will end up being, and it should come in here, I think, after this clear and go to our final diameter, come around and clean that up. Okay, so there's our pocket. I decided to put chamfers on the 4 holes. So it's just going to put a chamfer on the hole. Okay, there's that. And then finally a 2D contour. And honestly, this is kind of a cheat. I showed the stock from its rough form, and it shows that it's machining all that material out in 2 passes, 100 thousandths per pass, but half of that material is not going to be there because we've got steps on it done previously. So, yeah. So that is where we're going on the mill. Okay, let's take a look at the whole thing. I showed all of these individually. If I click on and leave the job itself open and I hit stock simulate, it'll go from the beginning. Oops. There we go. So we're pecking. Speed it up a little bit. Peck drill. If you look down at the bottom here, it shows the time for each operation in a different color. There's our chamfers. And finally our contour. There we go. That's where we're heading. So there'll be another video where I'm going to go through and set up these tools and do all of these tool paths. But for now, this is just kind of overview of where we're going.